And we've validated this algorithm in peer-reviewed journals, namely in the journal Sleep, which is the top-tier journal in this space. And so what we've done here is we've made this algorithm by collecting high-resolution data in a laboratory setting alongside with the Apple Watch. And to get a sense of how this works, you might want to just try a 25-minute power nap, and you'll see how the sleep journey progresses and how you could best use your Apple Watch. So when you initiate this by pressing Start Sleeping, and this is going to set up your Apple Watch for high-resolution tracking. And if you have an Apple Watch, we'll display this icon to you. And what we'll want you to do, what it's telling you to do now, is open SleepSpace on your Apple Watch. So I made this little video here to show you what I mean by that. Is you go to your Apple Watch, and there's an icon for SleepSpace. It says Begin Tracking, and it's going to measure your heart rate. This puts the device in high-resolution tracking mode, and you'll actually see it by this little green light that appears. And that means it's tracking your heart rate at a very high rate that's unique to us, and you can actually turn off the alarm here by pressing End Session. And I'll show you. It takes a little bit of time for the heart rate to show up, just 5 seconds or so. And you'll see my heart rate here in real time. It's going to be a little bit elevated because I'm pepped up for this talk right now. So it just, in this instance, detected that we're in high resolution mode. It's measuring my heart rate, which is going to appear momentarily. We'll see what it is in a second. Okay, so not so bad, 79. So that's my reasonable resting heart rate. And then in the morning, you say, I'm up, and you'll get this graph that accurately measures your sleep stage, your awakenings, and things like sound in the room. So I'm going to actually show you my graph from last night. And I have a lot of sessions here because I do a lot of testing. So 84 out of 100, that's pretty good. It's mainly based on measuring my sleep time. That's what the algorithm is mainly based on, and your awakenings. Because we're collecting this high-resolution data, we'll actually display things like these micro-awakenings in the nighttime, which are actually pretty common to wake up throughout the night. So if you have these little awakenings, you don't even notice it if they're brief. And this is very accurate data on your sleep efficiency. And that's the main thing that we try to optimize for. And then once we optimize for that, and ideally you want between 90 and 95. Mine was actually better because I should edit this. I was actually up a little bit earlier than this. Again, doing some testing. This was a little less deep sleep than I typically get. I think it's because I kind of had a lazy Sunday yesterday and I didn't exercise or anything. And here's the high-resolution heart rate data. This is more high resolution than I think any other wearable out there to display to you. It's every 5 seconds, most are every 30 seconds. And you also measure these sounds in the room. And so if you have fluctuations of greater than 10 decibels, that could be disrupting your sleep. This is, I think, my air conditioning coming on and off here. And actually, using the sound mask can block that out, and it's an important way for you to get a deeper night of sleep. I'm going to click on how we calculate it, which is this I button. This is how we calculate your overall score. We try to be very transparent in how we calculate it, and you can also edit your wake times here. This is important for giving feedback, sleep coaching feedback, to know your sleep efficiency. We have to know when you went to bed and when you woke up. So this is an overview of how to get the most out of SleepSpace by setting it into high-resolution tracking mode on your Apple Watch. And I hope it's helpful to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at sleepspace.com, or you can use our chatbot AI, where we take all this data and then give you customized chatbot feedback with one of our trained sleep coaches based on the data that we collect. So look forward to hearing from you. Happy sleeping.